Hey guys, how you doing? So, what day is it? Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Been a bit kind of flummoxed today, so my kind of day hasn't gone quite as planned. But this is a quick video about. I was reading about in a book, and there was a little story about someone being in a boat with one leg in and one leg out, and it got me thinking about uh, when I speak to people, or when people try to fix something in their health, losing weight, getting fitter, running a 10K. Sometimes we don't go all in, and that can kind of hinder our results. And thinking about that boat analogy, if you think about it, when you've got like a little dinghy, and I've done it loads of times where you may be stepping from a boat or from a pontoon into a dinghy, and you've got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and it's a really uncomfortable place to be. You've got kind of 1 foot in the boat, 1 foot over here, and maybe that 1 foot's not moving, that foot's moving. You're trying to hold the boat in, and it's really uncomfortable. And kind of I have fallen in the past, and it's really easy to fall in, and inevitably it's not a great place to be. And it got me thinking about when sometimes when we go into fixing something in our lives, and we kind of got 1 foot out and 1 foot in, and it's not comfortable, and we don't get where we want to get to. We don't get the results that we want. So there's more chance of giving up if we're not quite in the game. There's more chance of stopping when maybe um, times get hard, or it gets a bit tricky and things just get a bit more difficult. So I want you to maybe think, if there is something in your health you're trying to fix. Do you want to be fighting this all your life? I'm 41. Would I want to be fighting health for the rest of my life? Maybe another 40 years? Am I halfway through my life? Hopefully a bit longer. Ask yourself that question. So what do you need to do? Well, um, I think if it is something that you know you can fix, I want you to decide that you're going to fix this once and for all. Do you want to be, I don't know, 3, 4 out of 10 health wise for the rest of your life? And you make sure you get a laser focused goal in mind. Again, that can stop us sometimes if we haven't got a goal, if we haven't actually got what we want to actually achieve. How can we move towards that? And also, I talk about a lot is finding your why, your really deep why as to why you want to, I don't know, get fitter, lose weight, whatever it is. Those things are quite high up. There must be a deeper reason why you want to actually sort this out. So, how do we do it? So, one good thing to do is put yourself, I don't know, 5, 10 years in the future, and how do you want to be? What kind of person do you want to be when you're 50? So I'm 41. So what, health wise, what do I want to be when I'm 50? And I want you to picture it. So really sit down and think about it. Don't rush it. Sometimes it's quite nice going to a little quiet place. I sometimes quite find staring at my garden quite cathartic and good for getting thoughts in my head. So I want you to sit down and write down what is that person? Who is that person? What do they look like? What do they do? What are they doing? And try and make it a really vivid image to aim at. One that you can feel. One that's almost like a memory already. And I've written one of these for my goals in business, and it does feel like a memory. And when my coach asked me, "Is it going to happen?" I said yes, because it's already happened in my head. It's so vivid inside my head. So write that down. Get that laser focused goal in mind. Get an accountability partner to keep you on track, whatever it is, whether it's a professional like me or somebody else. I've got one client. She has a friend she does running with, and they work together and they keep themselves going together. So she's got that accountability partner there. And so that's what my clients get. They get that accountability. It doesn't have to be a fit pro to help you out, but it could be. So you're not sure what your goal is. Okay, that's totally cool and it's totally normal. Get some inspirations from elsewhere. Think about people that inspire you in terms of how they look after their health, and how they look, how they carry themselves. What inspires you? Look on the internet, look on social media, whatever. Find something that inspires you. Look at your friends, look at the people around you, your family, someone in your family. Maybe you've failed in the past at fixing this. Well, again, ask yourself why. There will be a reason why. Maybe it wasn't the right thing. Maybe you weren't in the right place to sort it out at that point. Maybe there could be lots of things going on as to why you didn't achieve it that time round. Maybe you're thinking, well, it's time. A lot of people at the moment, business is a bit weird. It can be really busy. It can be really quiet. Life seems to be very busy. I'm traveling back and forth with kids to kids clubs, and maybe you feel like there's no time. Well, that's one reason why my lazy fitness formula works. It doesn't require a lot of time. Believe in the truth that you don't need to go, you don't need to do massive changes in your life. As long as you go all into making those changes, even if it's really simple. I love simple changes. Gonna have a piece of fruit for breakfast, 3 glasses of water a day. I'm gonna walk 5,000 steps today. Nail those targets. Go all in on those targets. And there's a quote which I can't remember the exact quote, but I've written down a little bit there. And there's a quote from, I think it's from Victorian times. If you don't make time for health now, then you have to make time for sickness later. And I think that's true. I don't think I'm being over dramatic there. That is true. If we look after ourselves now, we have a much better chance of being healthy later in life. Okay, so go all in. If you've got a goal, go all in. Don't be that person with 1 foot in the boat, 1 foot on the pontoon. Get a goal in mind. Visualize it. Make it laser focused. Make it so vivid it feels like a memory that it's absolutely nailed on that it's going to happen. And get help if you need it. Whether it's me, whether it's somebody else, it doesn't really matter. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, get that accountability partner to keep you going. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope that's useful. Yeah, go all in. All right. Thanks, guys.